What's up, guys? Bad Bass and Adventures here, and today I'm doing a little bit of a unboxing video. And I went to Bass Pro Shop the other day, got a few items. One of the items happens to be so cool that I'm just going to show you all the stuff. Seems to my unboxing videos seem to do pretty well, so I'm going to open some baits and I'm going to talk about them, why I use them, or why I particularly picked out that bait, or whatever. So, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification little bell so you know when I put out a new video, and should be some new content coming y'all's way tonight. I'm actually going out, gonna head out to Decker Lake, and we're gonna get on them. So hopefully I can get on them tonight and show y'all what I'm talking about with these baits. It's hot as hell. Let's get into it. Okay. So, some stuff from Bass Pro Shop, some stuff from Academy, Walmart, probably all over the place. Got a bunch of stuff I haven't opened up. So I thought I'd just share it with you guys. Y'all, looks like y'all enjoy watching these unboxing videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up some stuff. What are we gonna do first? Okay. First off are these Rage Menace Krauze here. And I'm pull them out. Let me pull one out. These are great for trailers, is what I use them mostly, like on jigs and just jigs mostly. But it's got the little tail there. You can pull them apart. I always do. This works really good too. Works really good with if the fish are being real picky, like on a shaky head. Like I slay with this, like no doubt, like completely no slay. I got a couple packs of them. One, because usually these packs are about $6 a piece, and I managed to get them for $2.50. So you see that, you gotta be a couple of them, no doubt. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull out these. Look at this. This is the only reason I even purchased this. For one, if y'all didn't know, I'm a huge JDM fan. I'm a fanboy. Like I love Megabass stuff. Like I love all the Japanese tackle. I've got a huge order of frogs coming in that stuff I haven't ever seen before in stores for sure. So these frogs I got coming in is something you're not gonna see in the stores. They're definitely crazy. They're definitely different, and that's kind of why I wound up with these Megabass swim baits here. This is the Hazadong 4.2. This is the I've been wanting to try these out, and Bass Pro has them. So look at that. I mean, the smell already. They come like, you know, infused. Kind of like a weird crawfish scent, but the action on these things, like I'm not moving it. It's just sitting there twerking. These baits are like beautiful. I don't know what the color is on this. Like I cannot pronounce it. Like a lot of the stuff that I have ordered and coming in. So that should be a whole new learning curve. But this is the Megabass Hazadong in the 4.2, and of course they had the body balance heads, which is awesome. Oh my god, this is like the top of the line swim bait head, swim jig head, whatever you want to call it. Like, and it's so weird. Like, this is only, I believe, what is this one? This is 3/8 of an ounce right here. Look at this head. See that? And this is 3/8 of an ounce. It looks really big, but it's crazy. All the heads are the same size, no matter what size you go up to, or how big you get, or they're all the same size, and they're balanced so smoothly. Like, have you ever had, you know, your underspin, or let's say one of your just regular swim bait hooks with a belly weight and, you know, the screw lock on top, and you're running your bait and you notice things doing spinning circles, or it's not really just running straight and giving you that good action? This right here this right here is the solution to all of that. there's a price to pay with all this stuff, like especially all this stuff. Like, it's a lot more expensive. They're importing it, blah 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 blah. But I'm just like a fanboy of this stuff, so I'm gonna buy it no matter what. But honest opinion, already just from looking at these, I haven't swam these. I've watched tons of videos. Believe me, I've done my tons of research on this stuff, and this right here with this right here, money. It's gonna be money. It's gonna be ridiculous, guys. You could also, that's what I wanted to say. Also pairs, this is a 5-inch, Megabass 5-inch spark shot. I didn't purchase these the other day or anything, but I, like I said, love Megabass. And this head is going to actually pair up pretty well with the 5-inch spark shot. It would pair up a lot better with the one size smaller. I'm not guaranteed on their sizes, but I'm pretty sure that they make a 4.8 in the spark shot, or some kind of 4-inch one. This one's a little chewed up. This one's put the work in. It's caught some fish. But this paired up right here with this is just, instead of an owner beast like in a weedless situation, you know, this ideal, obviously not weedless, so that would throw that out of the mix. But I fish a lot of rock. That's a good thing about Texas. We've got everything in every lake, so can't go wrong. Most of our lakes, you know, have a lot of grass in them, but I still fish open head, open hooks all the time in them, and it works. It's not a big deal. Just kind of know how to maneuver through it, feel the grass, bump it around. But like I said, Megabass stuff is, I'm just a big fanboy. I love it. So can't beat that. Can't cry. Well, okay. Here's some stuff from Academy. Got a couple just poppers. I needed some poppers. To be honest, what was it? I want to say it's Dick's Sporting Goods. They have a good amount. Let's get these open. It's like a bone colored and like a bluegill color, I think, or like a shad. Okay, maybe I didn't get a bluegill. But poppers go. That's my next order. Actually, is going to be some hard baits. Weird, some stuff on it, but just your basic popper, ain't nothing special about it. This is an Academy brand popper. Got a little rattle. It floats, it pops, it'll get the job done. It's so weird. That's the thing with like tackle, like it all really does the same thing. It's all preference, guys. It's all that is just preference. Like I can get, if I wanted to, and that's my next order. It's going to be a couple $100 order of hard baits from Megabass, which won't actually come out to being that many hard baits. You know, a popper like this for Megabass is going to run, this is probably like $3, Academy brand, maybe, yeah. But, like I said, it's got rattles, it's going to pop, it's going to do what it's going to do, it's going to catch fish. These hooks are actually pretty sharp, they're kind of flimsy, they're a little, kind of garbage. But, you're going to get what you pay for. I mean, these paint jobs look great, but you want something crazy, you want to be different, you want to show the fish something they haven't seen before. Definitely throwing some kind of, especially living here in America, throwing, you know, these Japanese domestic baits is going to get you definitely some bites. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, you're going to get bit. Like, it's just all a point of how much you want to pay. Yes, the poppers from Megabass, and you know the 110, was it the slat flaps? All those baits are about $25 a piece, at least. $25, yes. 2.5 for one hard bait. It is a little ridiculous, but it's all preference, guys. I'm not gonna hang these baits. I love some of the way these frogs look that I ordered. Like, some of them are in ridiculous color schemes because. Why not? Yeah, why not? Let me get to the last little bits of things here real quick. Let's get too long. Yes. So this is these are owner hooks in the 11/0 with a long shank. They've got a really long shank. These are for all your big worms, your 10s, your 12s, 14s, 16s, 24s. I'd throw a stinger as well. Probably double up one of these actually on a 24. But Look at the shank on that thing, like ridiculous. It's gonna pair up good here. I got something out real quick to kind of compare. This is a 7/0 shaky head right here on a 12-inch. I thought a 12-inch zoom worm, some sort. Right there. This is what I've been using for my 12-inch worm lately, but change things up, and it doesn't really give you that much more. Like, it really doesn't. But getting more to the middle of the body is going to be, it's key. It really is. There's no doubt about it. It's definitely key to help you. Let's see what we got here. Here. This is the Mago Monster zoom worm in the California 420 color scheme here. Not that one. So I've got a mixture of random stuff in here. But real quick, just what I would do, and if you're not going to use a hook like this, you can run your bait further up the line itself. It sounds kind of crazy. I don't have anything to show you that. Maybe I can go, if y'all want to see an in-depth video on rigging tackle and how I rig some stuff, just anything, you know, I can do that for you. Just let me know down in the comments below if you want to see a video on how I rig tackle. You know, I'm sure there's 1,000, God, it's so hot. I'm sure there's 1,000 videos out there on how to rig a worm. But I guarantee you I do some stuff a little bit different than anybody else does. That's for sure. So if y'all want to see that video, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll get that done. But for now, I'm going to show you how I would just rig one of these. So I'm going to come in just, I don't know, about 1/2 inch. I'm trying to stay pretty square there. I'm going to poke it through. And I just rigged it upside down because I'm a dildo. Cut the tape, cut the tape. It's hot outside, guys. Give me a break. I'm gonna come in there about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch. And what I mean by, if I was talking about, like, if you weren't using this big of a hook, or even if you are, you want to place this hook a little bit further down this worm. Your line's attached here, obviously. I'm just gonna take and pull this part of it up, and just take that shank and let this worm just go up the line further until you get to the desired depth of your hook. But for now, let's put it in like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Look how much more depth you got on that coverage on this 12-inch worm. You could fish this safely and not gonna miss that many bites with this 11/0 hook on there, to be honest. The fish that's going to come after this is going to suck it down. No doubt about it. I'm going to suck it down, slurp it right up, and again, here, we can compare these two together. It's a 7/0 shaky head. Same worm paired up there. It's not much of a difference. It's not. It's not that much of a difference. But I guarantee you, like I said, you can take this, run it up your line, and get your desired depth. Let's see. Now, we're going to talk about what I really been wanting to talk about. I went in looking for a particular line at Bass Pro Shop. Guess what, guys? Guess what? They didn't have it. Just like everything else I go to look for at Bass Pro Shop, they don't have. It's super frustrating. Super frustrating to go to Bass Pro Shop, especially, call yourself Bass Pro Shop, and not to have what I want. And then not to carry a lot. This is one more quick little rant. How do you not have left-handed stuff? What the hell am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Like, fuck me because I'm left-handed or what? Nah, who cares? Anyway, this is what I wanted to show y'all. Like I said, some of this JDM stuff, my pronunciation might sound a little different. This is the way I've heard it pronounced. I'm not sure. This is Yushiro. Top knot, 20-pound fluorocarbon. They're calling it a super fluorocarbon. But this stuff right here, guys, I have never seen lines so smooth and so like just, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see any of this at all, but it's just so fucking smooth. Like, wow, made in Japan. And I was looking and kind of comparing sizes to my other test that's 20 pounds and stuff. This stuff is smaller in diameter than most of your 20-pound fluorocarbons, like way smaller. It's kind of like got that braid size diameter around it. So that's pretty cool. It's supposed to be, you know, super extreme abrasion resistance, guys. Smaller in diameter, stronger per pound. Yeah, made in Japan. And it's got the American flag and a jacket. I know that's legit. But yeah, guys, this, I haven't used this yet, but how can you? Let me pull out some of the horns here. Of course, all my other lines in the bigger box. Okay, here we go. Here's something. This is Suffolk Super 21. Good line. It's a good line. More expensive. I can't remember. I'm pretty positive this is a little bit more expensive fluorocarbon here. Just look. If you can see, I know you gotta be able to see how garbage this looks and how smooth this looks. Like, there's no doubt. Like, this stuff looks wavy, almost spool, and just feels like little, I don't know, like there's almost like bumps already in it, like you've tied it, and I don't know, it's just, now that I've seen this and felt this, this is fucking, that shit's garbage. Like, this right here, I'm guaranteeing you, just by this alone, like I said, you gotta fish it, I don't know, I could be making my next video and talking about, and this will be the next line I take off and throw, and I'll go get the line I was actually supposed to get, but, oh my god, look, so smooth. Like, I'm mind blown right here on how smooth this is. So I'm going to spool me up some of this on 2 reels, 200 yards. Yeah, probably 1 reel. 2 reels. I'll split up between 2 reels. God, it's so smooth. It is like. So wicked smooth. There's like no imperfections in it. Wild. But like I said, I'm gonna get this on one of my rods, one of my reels, 2 of my reels. I don't know. We're definitely gonna fish some moving baits with this. I'm also going to experiment with my S-waver. That's one of the reels I'm gonna spool it up on when I throw my S-waver on. I'm gonna experiment with it. 20 pounds should be good enough. It's a 168, you know, it's like a 7-inch or 6, somewhere around that range, size bait. Shouldn't have no problems on 20-pound tests, and should be a good time. I'm gonna tie up a frog for tonight, moving baits, poppers, maybe some big worms. I don't know if they're being picky. Might just go around Carolina rig and drag these. Like, I like dragging these tiny baits. I'm definitely gonna be using this tonight. So, guys, if you enjoyed this little unboxing, let me know down in the comments below what you want to see next. Just let me know. You see something that's cool and you just want me to buy it and fish with it, I'm going to do that. I've got some plans here coming soon for some badass big bait videos and badass frogging videos. I'm actually going to have some guests come down and we get them on the juice, and we're gonna get some epic footage of these big baits being put to work, how they run, just go into depth in some of these bigger baits on how they run and what they look like. But this video's already been drug out way too long. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all on the next adventure. Bad.